Hey guys, it's Denise and I am trying to make sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth. And I am back today with another video. Today's video is just going to be my May TBR. I'm going to try to make this really quick because there's no point in making a whole long video about books I'm going to read that I probably won't read. Case in point, my April TBR. I read absolutely nothing, maybe but 2 graphic novels, and I started a couple books. But we gonna try to get through this. Netflix is not gonna take over my life like it did last month. I mean, I don't know, it might. But we gonna do some reading this month, guys. Like, I'm definitely gonna read at least 3 books. The first book I am going to read is just a book that I actually started last month, and that is The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. And this is just a spinoff of the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. And this series is called The Heroes of Olympus. So it has Percy, Annabeth, Grover, and all the heroes from before, along with some new heroes and some new villains and whatever and whatnot. I will say I'm about 150 something pages in it. Before I got spoiled for the main villain in this book, I figured out, well, I had a little inkling about who it was or whatever, or who it could have been. But on Earth Day, I posted a meme, hashtagged a couple of things, and my friend who's not completely finished with this series but is at maybe Mark of Athena. By the way, I bought this for her for Christmas because I wanted her to read a Rick Riordan book. I had never read this one, but I bought it for her Christmas back in like 2011 or something like that. And she loves the series. She's just not that far into the series yet. Anyway, because I'm going off on a tangent. But she pretty much spoiled me for the villain, and I can't be mad at her because I guessed it. But yeah, she spoiled it, so I know who that person is. That doesn't mean you guys comment down below and tell me who the person is, because we don't want to spoil anybody else. But yeah, definitely going to finish The Lost Hero. By the way, this book is massive, and it hurts when I sit down and I read it. I really wish I had this on Kindle so I could not fracture my wrist trying to read this book. The next book is a spoiler into my May book haul, and that is just Anya's Ghost by Vera, what is her name, Brascal? I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but I don't know anything about this. I just was asking for suggestions for graphic novels, and a few people said Anya's Ghost, so I had been eyeballing it on Book Outlet, and I had a credit from Book Outlet, a gift card from Book Outlet, and I had one of those $5 coupons. So I used it all, got quite a few books, and definitely will be reading this month. If I don't read anything else, I'm definitely going to read a graphic novel because they're quick and easy. So yeah, the next book I'm going to talk about is a book I have been eyeballing since 2009. It was back when I first started getting back into reading. I had just finished the Twilight series, and I had dabbled in reading a few other books or whatever. Nothing ever quite piqued my interest quite like Twilight. But yeah, this along with The Vampire Academy, I had been eyeballing for the longest, and I didn't pick either of these up until recently or whatever. I bought this used last year sometime. I don't quite remember it, but it's been sitting on my shelves staring at me saying read me, read me, read me for the longest, and I'm going to read it. That book is Best Friends Forever by Jennifer Weiner, or Weiner. This is a mystery of some kind. I've never read a Jennifer Weiner book, but I remember reading the synopsis in Barnes & Noble when I was looking at it all those years ago and thinking, oh my god, this sounds awesome. But back then I just wasn't getting with paying $26 for a book, and I still don't pay $26 for a book, so I would just like pass it up for the mass market paperbacks that I can't stand anymore. But this is just a book following 2 best friends. They've been best friends since childhood. One, once they hit their teenage years, gone off to the popular crowd. Now you fast forward to their adulthood. The one that was so popular isn't so popular anymore. I mean, who really is popular in their adulthood? But anyway, the other one is a TV newscaster, so she's kind of famous in their city that they're in. I don't think from the synopsis I get that they kind of like talk a lot, or I don't know, hang out as tough as they used to when they were kids. But pretty much the newscaster girl shows up at the other girl's house covered in blood, saying that you're like the only person that can help me. So yeah, that's as much as I know. That kind of sounds interesting. I mean, I want to know why she's covered in blood. I want to know why they're not as close as they were, and I want to know why she's in fact the only person that can help her solve whatever issue it is. So yeah, if you guys read this, let me know what you think. Like I said, I've never read a Jennifer Weiner book. I'm hoping this is good because at a lot of the used book sales, I see a lot of her books. So yeah. The last two books. One I'm reading solely because the movie comes out next month, and I've had this book since 2012, I think, 13, I can't remember. But anyway, that is Paper Towns by John Green. Didn't quite know what the book was about. I just bought it because it came in a box set. I bought it for myself on Christmas. And yeah, the movie looks kind of interesting. It's sort of a mystery to it. That's sort of my theme this month. But it's sort of a mystery to it. I know this one guy is into the popular girl and she disappears, but she leaves trails or something. That's what I'm getting from the trailer of the movie. I haven't read the synopsis, so I'm just going off on the trailer from the movie, and they go off on like this road trip to try to find her or whatever. So from the trailer, it sounds really interesting, and I have to read the book before the movie since I already have the book. Like, if I didn't have the book, I probably wouldn't rush to read it, but I already have the book, and I'm gonna read it. If you guys read this and liked it, let me know. The next book and the final book that I'm planning to read, I don't know, things change. I don't even know why I'm recording a video because things might change. Anyway, I'm going to read Dare Me by Megan Abbott, and I have been eyeballing this since last year sometime because it's been in the Barnes & Noble bargain section. As you can see, I'm still trying to get this stupid ass sticker off. Barnes & Noble, I hate you. But this is, I'm not mistaken, a murder mystery following like some high school cheerleaders or something like that, and like a coach. I don't know, the synopsis I haven't read the synopsis in a couple months, but it sounds really interesting and it's quick. All of the books I picked out are pretty quick except for Percy Jackson because that's like 500 and some pages. But pretty much that is it for my May TBR. Things might change. I definitely will have a wrap up this month because I plan to read more than just 2 graphic novels this month. So yeah, I look forward to that and my thoughts on whatever books I read, whether it's these books or whatever comes available through the Overdrive app. Look forward to that at the end of the month. If you guys have read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them without spoilers. You will see me in a couple videos because I'm getting ready to film my April favorites and fails, as well as I recorded myself at the Veg Fest, Michigan's Veg Fest, and that was like 3 weeks ago, and I need to film an intro and outro to that. So I'm learning this YouTube stuff. I'm gonna get with it. I'm gonna get hip real soon. But yeah, guys, I will talk to you in the next video.